So we had qualified to attend an event in Lake Geneva called Grow with Purpose. They had business meetings in the morning, and then that afternoon you could choose between golfing, spa, because there's a spa there, or going wine tasting. So we joked, we said, wine tasting people are probably the most fun. So we said, let's do the wine tasting, and we enjoy wine. So they brought a driver and a huge bus to pick us up at the Grand Geneva. And right away, she was super friendly.
When they came on, they automatically was like, hi, and what's your name? And I was like, my name is Yolanda. Hi. Meeting them was awesome. So the impression was, okay, we're gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun driving them.
I think she was part of the group right away. She took the picture of everyone else and we said, no, you come in, you're part of this. So she was part of the group from the get-go.
We were all getting to know each other. I think there were about 10 to 12 people on the bus.
So we got on the bus, still in the Grand Geneva area, and her GPS apparently told her to take a right turn.
So the GPS had me to go the wrong way, but we call it God planning services. Because it was God plans for us to go there.
And we felt a large thump.
And then the ladies on the back was like, wait, something is scrubbing. I was like, oh, we okay. And all of a sudden we hear something, da, da, da.
And we could smell like rubber.
And we yelled out, there's something burning.
And so we stopped and we got out and we saw what had happened and we were like, oh my God.
And they was like, you ran over a rock. I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. And I panicked.
It was a rather large rock that was literally stuck on the bus chassis.
I don't know if it was that. Wouldn't you say it was like, I don't know, maybe this
It was a
big
big
of a
boulder.
It was a boulder.
Boulder's probably a better word. It was a big boulder.
And Stephen Kennedy was there, who's the operations guy at Thrivent, and he was so funny. He immediately laid down on the ground.
The guys got off the bus and it was like, you know what, let's try this. And we going back and forth trying to get loose in the rock, the boulder.
No idea was too crazy. And
John saw that there was a dumpster nearby, and he goes over to the dumpster and starts rummaging through and comes out with like two sticks and a plastic thing, like triumphantly.
He was like, oh, I'm gonna dig you up out of there. I was like, oh my God.
There's a grassy area kind of nearby, and started digging with the stick, thinking, well, maybe if she drives over this, the rock will fall down into the grass.
In theory, it was a good idea.
And then the lady was like, we don't think that's gonna work.
we thought it was gonna work. She pulled onto the grass and the rock I thought was gonna drop.
And it would have worked, but then the whole bus got stuck on the side in the grass. So we were really stuck.
And I was like, in my mind, and I have to be honest, I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna complain, they're gonna want their money back, I'm gonna get fired.
I mean, we were all telling her, it's okay, it's no big deal, don't worry about it. And she kept apologizing. And we told her, you don't have to apologize, it's fine, everything's gonna be okay.
They made me feel so safe, like, you okay?
They sent a second bus, and I think Yolanda was really surprised because we wanted her to still be our driver. And we said, no, we want you to come with us. You know, let's finish this journey together.
So when I pulled back up, I'm in communication with the lady, and I was like, I'm here. And I'm telling you, when they see me the second time, they was like, yeah, Yolanda. I was like, they're not mad. If I ever wanted to get broke down or something happened, I would want it to be with you guys.
When she took us, we went to this winery, and it's beautiful. It was a beautiful setup, totally worth the wait. We were so happy, and we were in there experiencing our wine tasting, and she, waits on the bus. And it was Stephen's idea to get a card for her.
We bought her a couple bottles and we wrote her a letter telling her she rocked our world, just to bring a little humor into the situation.
And I think she was floored.
When they came back, they wrote me a letter, and I framed it. It actually put me to tears. I told them, I said, y'all feel like my family.
Here's a way to let her know we're with her, we care about her. The group hug, it just felt like the right thing to do.
That hug, it was the best hug.
She said, I didn't understand why you all were so nice. And that's when we learned she didn't know who Thrivent was.
And so then I offered her my card. I said, well, here's who we are. And my wife and I worked together. And
He tried to tell me, and I said, oh, I already looked you up already. And he was like, his wife was like, you did? I was like, but give me the card.
And then she said, I looked you up. And I talked to my husband. I found out you're a Christian organization, you're Thrivent.
I already sent it to my husband on the bus. So he said, what is this? I said, they're gonna help us sleep good at night.
It's almost like it was meant to be, because then we later learned out that her husband worked at Coca-Cola. He had this pension. He didn't know what to do. How fortuitous that you have a busload of advisors who can help.
And he was like, but we already got. I say, no, baby. They're talking about a new direction, what we can do with money and our insurances that's just sitting. And he was like, okay, I'll look it up. So we need to get our policies together. I was like, yeah, we need to do all this.
I know that we will bring value and be able to help her with that. She's definitely going to become a Thrivent member. I'm confident in that.
I want to share with my family, and I hope they share with their family. It's not even about that they can help you. It's the comfortability that they give you with open arms that they're willing to help. And that speaks volume. It do.
you talk about trust. The rock bottom part of trust is you're not going to hurt me. And I think that's a way that says, you know, these people are on my side.
Invest. If I trust you to help me invest, I want to build a relationship. That's how you move forward, and that's how you grow, and they know how to build relationships. And that's what I like. I like that.